and welcome in to be our guest. You know, we're very blessed in the state of Alabama with some wonderful universities. You may be surprised to know that one of the largest universities, even though it sits in Troy, is Troy University. They have campuses around the world. And in the state of Alabama, they've got many alumni. And today we're very pleased to have with us Faith Byrd, and you are the director of the Alumni Association.
That is right.
For Troy University.
Yes.
And
an amazing job, by the way.
well, I can imagine, but that's a job everybody wants.
Right.
And you hit me with a fact yesterday. Are there 46,000 alumni?
56,000 alumni in the state of Alabama.
Living in the state of Alabama.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
14,000 right here in the river region.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
you know, it's very interesting, I think, about Troy. People that go to Troy really kind of have Alabama in their blood. Mm-hmm. And they get a good education, and then they try to stay here.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. There's 165,000 worldwide alumni.
Wow.
But like we just said, 56,000 plus live right here in Alabama. Mm-hmm. They love the state. They love to be able to be close to Troy, to come back for reunion groups,
yes.
Football, baseball, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And get that hometown feel that I'm sure they miss when they come to a big city, you know, like Montgomery or somewhere bigger.
Mm-hmm. I have a son-in-law that's a Troy graduate. Whenever we drive through Troy, no matter where we're going, wait a minute, we got to take a detour. and he shows me the same thing. But you know what? They're proud of it.
Well, and it's a good thing, too, because we're growing so much that if you haven't been in, say, a year or so, you're going to miss something that's different and new. Mm-hmm. Like our Wellness Center for the kids, that's something new that we're very, very proud of. And so we've got a lot of other ideas about things that moving forward. So don't miss your trip through Troy.
Amen. Well, listen, your Alumni Association has a focus on trying to get scholarships for students to be able to attend and meet. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well,
it has a theme, has an overall theme.
It does, and this year our theme is Trojans Together.
Okay.
And it's Trojans giving together, Trojans cheering together. Mm-hmm. But we're focusing on, like you said, the scholarship aspect, because scholarships are so very important to our students. And especially now during COVID, a lot of our students can't work. They don't have a job any longer, and they're still trying to go to school. So our support for those students is just, it's dire. We really need to support those students. And so I'm just asking all alumni to just give. A lot of alums don't give because they think, if I don't give $25,000 or more, my gift is not worth it.
No.
But $5, $10 that adds to a scholarship fund, it makes an incredible difference in the lives of those students.
Well, and a lot of times you have to stop and think. I went to this school. Yes, I had to pay to go to this school. But when I was done, I've got an education that's afforded me to have this job. It's kind of like a way of saying thanks.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. And our dues structure is such that annual dues are only $35, and a portion of those dues go back to our scholarship fund, and another portion goes back for programming and allows us to do tailgates and different things like that for our alumni. So really, they're supporting us, but they're getting a good benefits in return. Mm-hmm.
So if one of our viewers happens to be an alum, and they say, okay, how do I get the information, or how do I join up? I'm going to raise my hand and say, I'm in. I want to be together. I want to be one of those Trojans that's together.
Absolutely. Well, it's very easy. They can go to our website, which is www.troy.edu and /alumni, and they'll go directly to a giving page where they can join as a member of the Alumni Association, or they can give directly to the scholarship.
Just make a donation to the scholarship. And probably also at that site is probably a lot of alumni information also.
Absolutely.
If there's anything that's upcoming.
Upcoming events, just everything that we're working on.
And I know you have a very active alumni association.
We do.
And you guys should be proud of that.
We have over 11,000 dues-paying members.
Wow.
And I'm very proud of that. But we could always use more, especially with 165,000 around the world.
Wow. Well, I know during COVID things got kind of curtailed a little bit, but I remember that it was through the Alumni Association that the coach of the football team went on a little Trojan trip.
Right.
once a year to
right.
different areas
They do
and
that.
spoke to supporters. Now,
Right.
that supporter could be a supporter of the school. Like I may have a child that went to the school and I've become
A
enamored
friend of
with.
the university.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
absolutely.
Oh, and we invite friends to join as well. Friends
Yes.
to join or friends to help us with our scholarship programs. Sometimes people don't have a charity that they want to give to, and Troy is great to give to scholarships for those deserving students.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for what you're doing. I think, like I
Absolutely. It's
say,
my pleasure.
it's always been one of those universities that, you just kind of have to look under the tent to see how far it expands.
Well, both of my degrees came from Troy, so it's my alma mater as well. And when you
You're in.
belong to it, it
Yep.
means so much more to you.
As they say, you're all in.
All in.
You're all
Trojans
in.
together.
Absolutely. And just remember this, it's Troy University. Go to the website /alumni, and you're going to get all the information you need. And we'll be right back right after this.